Hi there, it's Claude Larson. I'm in my studio, and what I want to talk to you about today is this is my latest sketchbook, and rather than taking it to work out problems and do some of the things that we do in our sketchbooks, this one I've decided is going to be a reference for me. So in the past, I've made sketchbooks and then I've used them in order to work in my art quilts, and that's what's happening again here. So this time my focus is really circles, because I love shape and I love circles. So what I've done is I've collected, now these are just some random sketches that I made while you're, talking on the phone or waiting for, the muffin alarm to go off for the stove, whatever. And then this is a collection of papers that I had. I sort of fell out of love with the color palette, so I had a bunch of papers and what to do with them. And I just started making these little collages, and some of them I like in their entirety, and some of them, I like a portion of it. I thought, oh, should I mat these? I mean, everything's archival and all of that. Should I mat them? What should I do with these? And I decided instead to just punch holes in them, make a sketchbook, and this is just reference material for me now. So I can see different arrangements, different things that I have put together, different elements, as far as, comparison of values, dark, light, midtone, to size comparisons, to negative space. It gives me a lot of things to reference as I work through what will be my next series. The focus is going to be circles, or is circles, because it's already underway. And if you wait till the end of the video, I'll show you the art quilt that I am working on, currently in progress, not quite finished, but well on its way. And again, I have a lot of these because I think it's important, if you're going to go down the rabbit hole of making a series, to have something that you have worked out as a reference. Where are you going with this? You could, if you are an intuitive painter, this might feel completely meaningless and useless to you, but I feel like sometimes when I get in the process of making a bunch of collages, or a bunch of sketches, or a collection of even like color palettes, things like that, once I get in that process, I find it very useful to reference them later. So, wow, these go on and on. I didn't realize quite how many I had in here, but you know what? It's all just great reference material. So even if I don't love the whole piece, right? Suddenly like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I like this little dot here. It almost seems like, like the trajectory of a sun or a moon, right, with the actual sun or moon there. I don't know, these are things that I think about while I'm making this. I like the negative space, and actually these art quilts that I've been preparing, this is a vintage book page, and I used a bunch of old vintage book pages as the background for this. And what I'm using on the art quilts is vintage tablecloths, which I have used in the past. I love them because there's all different shades of white, and they just seem to play nice together. And so that's going to be the background, and that actually became inspired because I was using these old book pages as my starts. So there it is, the start of a sketchbook. I mean, I'm adding little sketches here and there. I've pretty much exhausted the collage paper that I had, so I won't be adding those. But just another way to use a sketchbook if you like working in them. And if you don't like working in them, I highly recommend you take your old work that you no longer like, cut it up, or, you know, if you're never going to mat it or frame it or sell it or do anything like that, putting it in a sketchbook for reference can be a really useful tool. And again, stay tuned. You can see an image of the art quilt I have in progress. And thanks for being here. I hope you are enjoying whatever it is you are creating these days. And until the next video, have a great day. Bye.